Nice, nice. Keep driving. Look at him. Ah.
It's a Sunday afternoon in early November.
Okay, that was a first down.
And in a Los Angeles suburb, Tom Daly and his friends are watching NFL games on TV. The 39-year-old marketing executive grew up going to Rams games in Anaheim. But now, this is how Daly spends his NFL Sundays.
There's a whole generation of kids that have never gone to a game, that have never seen it and touch it.
On Christmas Eve of 1994, the Rams played their final game at the Anaheim Coliseum, while the Raiders played their last game at the Los Angeles Coliseum. Since then, the on-again, off-again saga of whether the NFL will return to L.A. has been a tale of disappointment.
Well, I'm a football fan, and I'd love to have a team in Los Angeles.
Antonio Villaraigosa is the mayor of Los Angeles.
The second largest city in the United States, a city that could easily support 2 football teams, doesn't have one.
What Los Angeles lacks is a modern facility, the main reason cited by the Raiders and Rams for leaving.
You know, we have to find the right way to come back, and it does start with the stadium.
Roger Goodell is the latest NFL commissioner to address the Los Angeles issue.
When we come back, we want to do it successfully. You don't want to come back and fail, and a facility is necessary there.
In the numerous attempts to bring the NFL back to L.A., the single biggest roadblock has been the L.A. Coliseum, the 87-year-old stadium which local politicians wanted to upgrade.
We really were tone deaf to the fact that the NFL were just unwilling to consider that site as a viable site for an NFL team.
We'd be playing football today if we had a consensus and a vision within the politics of Los Angeles.
Tim Leiweke is president and CEO of AEG, which owns and operates the Staples Center. Back in 2002, Leiweke wanted to build a new football stadium downtown.
The Coliseum had a different vision. They made it very clear that our vision would ultimately conflict with theirs, and they were prepared to fight us.
Throw down the right sideline, one-on-one, caught. It's a touchdown, USC.
After signing a long-term deal with USC in 2008, the Coliseum is out of the NFL picture. Leiweke and AEG are again exploring plans to build a football stadium downtown, next to Staples Center, where the West Hall of the Convention Center now sits.
So if you're looking at that blue hall now, that's the West Hall. That's the oldest part of the Convention Center, and it's disconnected from the main hall. We tear that down, put the football stadium right to 11th Street here. It goes right to where you see the street with the solar panels, and then abuts right to Staples Center. And the football stadium would sit there.
AEG's latest concept calls for a venue with a retractable roof.
Then you build an event center, not just a football stadium, but one that can also serve home to conventions, trade shows, exhibitions, Final Fours, World Cup, soccer, X Games, concerts, so that we diversify the revenue streams.
There will be no other choice but to make those cuts.
In the state of California, an astonishing $25 billion in the red, there is scant support for spending public funds on sports facilities. Leiweke says the $1 billion stadium would be privately financed by Denver tycoon Philip Anschutz, AEG's owner. But Leiweke says his boss hasn't signed off yet.
He is not fully committed to this yet because we have to get a deal done with the NFL. We have to get a deal done with the city of Los Angeles. One thing I can assure you of, if Phil Anschutz makes a decision to do this, it'll get done.
But Anschutz and Leiweke have competition, and it comes from a billionaire who partnered with them on the Staples Center.
By building into the hill, we save about $400 million.
Ed Roski is a real estate developer who owns a minority stake in both the Lakers and Kings. He wants to build a privately financed $800 million stadium on land he already controls in the City of Industry, a suburb 20 miles east of downtown.
We're here.
and where are we exactly?
Okay. Well, this is actually just about the 50-yard line. Okay. Yeah. In a few years, we'll actually be standing right on the field, right here.
Roski has promotional videos and architectural models. And he has already cleared the political and environmental hurdles which AEG hasn't addressed yet. But while Roski is further along than AEG, both groups have been stalled. Wiki says the NFL's looming labor dispute over a new collective bargaining agreement has put a damper on plans.
You know, it's not our place to get in the middle of that one, thank goodness. But clearly, until there is a new CBA, nothing's going to happen in L.A.
Once the labor dispute is resolved, L.A. will still need more than just a new stadium. Eric Grubman is Executive Vice President of NFL Ventures and Business Operations.
There has to be a franchise. We're not in an expansion mood, so that means you'd have to attract a franchise from another market.
While Grubman declined to comment on which existing teams could possibly move to L.A., Roski acknowledges there are several teams that are candidates.
We're going to be interested in talking with as many as we can.
When the topic of franchise relocation comes up, media reports have centered on the Jaguars, Bills, Vikings, Rams, Chargers, Raiders, and 49ers as possible candidates. Wiki knows from experience that moving a franchise is a delicate process.
I was in Baltimore when the Colts moved, and it was heartbreaking and wrenching to see what happened there. And then when I moved here, it was right after the Raiders and the Rams both left. I do believe that there will be a team available for this stadium, but I believe that should be the choice of the owners of the NFL, not us trying to steal a team in the middle of the night. So we won't do that.